Hello and welcome to our newest Tech Tip Tuesday. This is one that I actually learned in one of the classes I am currently in. It is it's kind of like a Google Docs inception, which sounds weird, but I promise could be useful. So for this assignment that I'm having to do, there are multiple parts, and each part has very specific instructions and very specific resources that we are supposed to use. To keep everything kind of organized and in simple places for us to find and navigate to, they have hyperlinked the living daylights out of the document we're working in. So kind of like the document that I have here, which I more or less kind of borrowed from them, they have each section, and then they have these hyperlinked sections, which are this highlighted blue section with an underline. And when you click on that, you guys are probably very used to this and familiar with this. I've used it in my outlines, and I know some of you have used it in classes. But you'll notice that it shows you what this link is. And when we click it, in a new tab, it'll go ahead and it will actually open up that hyperlinked document. Granted, if we've shared it with the student that is trying to open it. And just like any normal document, you can work through it, but it kind of gets a little tedious having to switch back and forth between the instructions and the document that we've been assigned. This is where Google has decided to go ahead and make it a little bit easier on those who are working in these kind of documents. So let me go ahead and click that hyperlink one more time, and you'll notice this little window that shows up and how it has a small preview of the actual document that's hyperlinked. Well, if I click the image instead of the text, what it does is it opens a window in the bottom right-hand corner that then embeds a preview of the document that is hyperlinked. I can navigate around in it, and I can read the instructions. There are hyperlinks within this, and it's super cool for me being able to go ahead and work in my assignment, this white page, while looking at instructions and resources that I need for it in this small little window in the bottom right-hand corner. Like I said, it's not a everyday kind of use tool, but for those of you that get into the bigger projects, the meatier projects, who might need students to follow very specific instructions or see very specific resources, this is a really cool tool that makes it so that students don't have to click back and forth between tabs. They can have their information and their assignment together on one screen. So I hope you find this useful, and happy learning.